So what was the question?
Yeah,
Why did I
yeah,
pull those
what
out of there,
questions?
or how did I find them?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
What?
It happened.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, to try to hold and formulate a thought with all that is very difficult.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah.
I have no idea where I was going with that
Yep, yep.
because that happened over there.
Right.
The whistling.
Uh huh.
And then you have to like ask it to stop, and then it stops, and then it's okay, hold on, I'm like, the show's in neutral now.
Right.
Now I'm in
Right.
neutral, and I'm
Right.
like, gotta find the gear,
Right.
gotta
All right, I'll
find the
just-
gear. What?
Telling you people.
The internet is poo.
All right.
Yeah. Right.
No problem for
Sodomites.
me. A problem
Cox
for
cable
you.
is sodomites, I tell you.
Bunch of sodomites,
The
people.
people that put the internet in your house, they're Freemasons.
They did a shit job of it.
You know who gets good internet? Nobody.
Nobody. Nobody in Medari.
Not nothing I don't tell you. Ow.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
You heard
What
that?
the hell
What
was
was
that?
it?
There's a lot going on. I gotta take this thing off.
What
All right.
thing? You got
All right,
that
take it
neat
off.
thing?
Oh, you got the thing on? No.
got the
All right,
thing
hang
on.
Why are you doing that? Here we
Because
go.
remember he said something last
All right,
week.
here
He
we
got
go.
a torn
Oh,
meniscus
yeah,
or some
Well,
shit.
good for you for doing
A
that.
meniscus.
Meniscus.
Thank you for calling Cox Communications.
Man, no, I need a
Call
doctor,
us.
not
We're unable
Cox.
to
Fuck
answer
off.
your call at this time. You may want to call in later. We appreciate having
we
you
try
as a
back later?
customer, and we want you to know that our team is working diligently to resolve any service issues. Thank you for allowing us to serve you.
All right. Well,
Anything you wear, like on your knee, that give your knee support.
that's a friggin' long
When you, like,
thing.
bend your leg?
Dude, God, is that a...
It's for your waist.
He put something weird on there,
That thing is
people.
long. It's like a scarf you put on
See
there.
that, huh? You want to
Yeah.
touch
Leg
it?
scarf,
God,
people.
Put it in your hand.
Come here. Let me see.
It's big and black.
Oh. Dude, you had that wrapped around your knee for how long?
I'm gonna wrap it around your head.
He had it, people.
How long do you have that on
It's
for?
it's really like to help like a back brace.
Uh-huh. But you're wearing it on your knee?
He did.
Yeah, because this is way better than like a. I'm sure
think-
you could buy one for your knee. It would just be smaller, but I don't want to cut this one. So
Jeez.
Just
So
make
you
a
wrap
good
that thing
wrap.
around your knee like 25 times?
no, it actually is not that many.
Are you serious? Look how big that thing is.
Hey, your say's on, but it's.
Everything.
I have no clue. It's got
right.
like velvet on one side, very
Velvet,
soft,
it's
and the other
beautiful.
side's kind of rubbery, so it grips. And then they got this Velcro piece, very handy thing, and it actually did help a lot.
Really? How long did you have it on?
Yeah, but
for
when
today?
I don't want to sit here with my leg straight,
Yeah,
and
right.
so when you bend your leg, all that shit gathers behind it,
Right,
and that ends
feels
up
weird.
hurting worse than the damn knee prop.
How long did you have that on today? I'm just curious.
Hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Did it
come
do any
on.
good?
I'm
Did
just
it-
curious. Like,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for keeping it on that long.
What does
I know
that
how much-
mean? What do you mean, proud of me?
Yeah, you're trying to do something good. That's good.
What?
I
Does he
like
normally
that.
do something stupid?
Right. What
Yeah,
are
you just
saying?
usually let it go, or you like say, no, that's for the weak, or that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to wear an arm brace, or I'm not going to get glasses, or I'm not going to do something.
I don't
He
do
has
dumb things.
glasses.
I know he didn't always have glasses. you
Well,
know?
I didn't always not be able to see. That shit just happened one day. And then when I couldn't see, I'm like,
You did say that.
when I couldn't see, I went and got glasses. But I wasn't gonna go tinkering around under the
Diddle under
eyelids.
the hood.
I'm gonna diddle on the eyes for no reason.
Yeah. I get it. I
Man,
get
no, I take care of myself. I'm disappointed you think I didn't make
it. Right.
it.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I was just
Now,
surprised.
I didn't run to the fucking doctor
Right. Let him
for the
tinker around
doctor
on
to
that.
do what I did.
Right. When you said that,
Okay.
are you putting any kind of cream on it or anything like that?
Oh,
Or
you
you
know what?
No,
I have
because-
some stuff for that.
There you
Okay.
go.
No, because what's wrong with it? Cream's not gonna help.
Really?
And
It can help with the pain, you dumb shit.
it
could
doesn't
help-
hurt that much.
It
Like,
could help with
Well,
the
why you wearing a
inflammation.
back brace
You
on
want
it?
to shut the fuck up? If it was pain, this would suck. But it's not pain. It's just uncomfortable. What is it?
Uncomfortable? So it's a
Uncomfortability.
low level of pain. On a scale of 1 to 10,
No.
how would you rate your pain on your knee?
Pain
1 to
level.
10.
Yeah, I don't
Two?
feel much pain.
2.
Oh.
0.
I feel
Because it's
Zero.
not pain.
Uncomfortability wise, 1 to 5. How uncomfortable is this?
About 5.
Wow, that's pain. That's a
not-
low level of pain.
No, that's just
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable. Like it feels like it's slow. Like it's having. I could tell it needs to like heal. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
probably got to put some goop on it
Yeah,
to
some
fucking
goop.
make it
It's
uninflamed.
not swelling.
Some goop.
No, it's
I
not.
think it's an internal thing.
Some goop.
What?
I think you got to get
There
it
ain't
on
nothing you're gonna rub
You
on
gotta
the
get
top of
some
your
goop.
skin. No, I don't trust you.
Mag told me.
Okay.
Mag told
Believe
me.
me, I ain't trusting a lot of scientists right now. It takes no effort to not trust you.
Give me the goop, people.
If we were talking about fixing my computer, yeah, my leg, I got
I got the skill saw over
this.
here.
You just click your fucking buttons, pal. Unless you want to put a mandate that I have to rub some kind of cream on my knee.
Hey, Lil Thrifty's in the chat room said Tiger Balm.
That boy is quick.
You need Tiger Balm, people.
Thrifty ain't
You
nothing
put that
but a
on
man.
your knee, people.
He's a man.
Uh-huh.
Tell you. What time is it?
I don't know, 8:06.
806.
Oh, we're late.
I'm not late. We've been
Let's do
live.
the show now. We'll do it live. Not Real Radio 291 weekend update. Allie's got some snacks and some
No, I
ointment.
don't.
All the snacks are going.
I
Allie
ate
ate all the
everything.
snacks. She's got a
Yeah.
little wad of toilet paper, some packet of salt, ointment.
Not salt, man. This
Another
is,
paraphernalia. Mayday is here. Mayday in the blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt. Mayday with the blue shirt on. That's right. Big Money Mayday is gone. We got blue skies Mayday. Very optimistic tonight. He's in a strange mood. Plays a lot of weird clips. We went to the Yellow Bank, which is the phone. I wanted to break down how he goes about finding these clips at freakishly fast speed.
Yeah.
And then I was distracted
Right.
with show problems, whistling.
Chimp attacks.
What's that song? X-Files song.
Oh, yeah, the Borg Files. No, Allie, that's actually the Borg Files I'm playing.
So before, this is what I want to know. Please don't make me yell again. We just started. If I yell within the first 5 minutes, we get kicked off of YouTube. It's going to be a shame.
Hey,
we have
that's
to-
Okay, I'm
pretty
not
good.
gonna. Thank
That's
you.
pretty
Thank
good.
you.
It's good. Go play with a ball, fucking sea lion or whatever the hell you are.
Dog, you dumb shit. That's a dog.
You're not a
people.
dog. That's nothing but a sea lion.
You stupid shit.
That was another thing I wanted to open up with when the mag is better than us. So many things I wanted to get to. Tonight
let's
we're
do
going to
it.
have a world premiere. New Lil Thrifty song.
What?
Coronavirus. I got coronavirus.
Now the thing
It
gets
ain't a
taken
game.
down because you said the words in the first 5 minutes.
You
Dumb
can
shit.
say it. I just can't say to take horse paste.
Okay.
Hey,
Sodomites out there eating horse
Maybe
horse
you need to
manure.
put the paste on your fucking leg.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Put
make
it
a
on.
paste out of the horse manure.
Are you serious?
They rub it on their tongue, and then they gotta climb up 4 crates. Immune.
What?
No
Oh,
shit.
for the milk
That
crates?
might be medical
And
misinformation.
in 2 weeks,
Don't
you gotta
say that.
eat two Tide Pods and then sleep in the fucking room with your generator.
And you gotta yell out, "Trust the science, people!"
right. Do it. A lobotomy helps all this go away.
Oh yeah, can I get one?
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
Yeah.
About to do it. So, Mayday, what I want to know.
Yes.
So we said phone. I want a phone clip.
Yeah.
So then you scrolled to the yellow labeled clips
Yeah.
in your clip bank, and
Yeah.
that lets you know phone clip.
Correct.
Then how do you go about then deciphering which phone clip?
Okay. So what I do is I usually have a track that has say
You have a column.
a column.
There you go.
Of say 50 possible slots. And
Right.
usually in there I just name one I don't know, Matthew David, right?
He's got a whole slot.
Yes. Now it's a little inefficient, but that way I can scroll across here and see
So
that
first it
Matthew
would
David,
be phone call. That gives you a color instantly.
Correct.
Now you need a row.
Correct.
So that gives you maybe
So
a
that's by
person's
name.
name
Correct.
or
correct.
a
Correct. So but
title. Then you go down
Yes.
that to find what actual clip.
Correct.
And the actual clips has maybe a word or two.
Correct.
To trigger in your mind in a good way.
Yes.
Not a negative
Yeah.
way. Not like somebody fucking ordered peanuts on a plane.
Right.
And it triggers you a good way to hit that clip.
Correct. And I usually bunch them.
So if I said chainsaw right now, what does your mind do? Chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
You did something. You already went for
Yeah,
a button.
yeah,
What was the
yeah.
button? The arrow key?
FXA.
What?
So that's okay.
I don't even think my
Whoa,
computer
whoa,
comes
whoa.
with that button. Well, you have extra buttons?
Yeah, so I have the manual way of looking up on the lemur, and then I have the actual, what you call it, the lemur itself. So
On the touch screen.
I've got the touch screen that has the hard buttons that I use week in and week out that I've refined over the years, and and certain things I have like.
So when you hit the touch screen, it plays a clip that's on your screen also?
Well, no. When I hit the touch screen, I was going to effects page A that then contains my chainsaw effects on there, right?
And you have that one memorized.
Yeah,
you love the chainsaw. It's one of your favorites.
chainsaw is great. Right next to the pool splash, and I usually group
Why
them
is that in the pool splash though?
because forever we've done the chainsaw bit and the pool splash, so that's top. So usually it's ascending order of how often I want to play, and then how important it is to me. I'm serious.
All right.
He's a
And then I've got an
fucking
animal page. I've got multiple.
An animal page.
Yeah.
So when you hit the animal page, then what are your columns? Like
It's actually alphabetical.
Oh,
so
really?
It starts on
the animal's name is alphabetical? Like
correct
elephant?
It starts with Allie Meow, and then it ends with a whale. And then on there at the bottom, so this is my weirdness. At the bottom,
By the time it gets weird, this was all completely normal.
At the bottom, that's where all my special effects I keep are. So at the
that
bottom, I would have dog shooting, right?
Wait,
or,
so that's like mashups, dog and shooting?
or like remixes or whatever. But yeah, like then right next to it, I had the cow murder. Right? Things like that. Or one of my all-time favorites, my little medley diddly that I did.
Oh, the diddly.
Was a gorilla zoo escape.
It's not the sound a gorilla makes. It's a chimp, man.
What I mean.
Mayday's an artist.
I understand. I'm sorry.
But then,
And then it goes to where then you start mixing different ones together on the fly to fit whatever
Correct.
circumstance we're in.
correct. That's where the hot button usually comes in, and then what I do is I manually macro multiple buttons onto one button.
Reprogram your RNAs.
I'm not as smart as you. I don't
So,
understand.
real quick, I've got my hot button. I'll let the audience know of like.
I got a hot button.
I got a
I gotta
hot
hide
button,
what
baby.
I got, bitch. Don't tell me to stop.
So here's my hot buttons. I'll break this down since we're getting so close to not real.
Oh,
Radio
we're pretty
3.
We're
much
not
wrapping
gonna
that bit up.
understand, man. We're not gonna understand.
I got my
You can
stop,
try to tell our
so
feeble
anything-
brains.
He's
I've got my
giving a
not real
tutorial.
radio
Give him a
out.
break.
Wait, I do
Right.
kind of want to hear it. Shut up, Dark
So I got stop, not real radio out. I got my laugh clap.
Is that
my
in
laugh-
case I just abruptly end the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's always got to be
And we've
ready.
always had it.
Yeah.
And it's also
It
kind of a
happens a
funny
lot.
bit, so we can just be like, and that's our show.
Yep.
You know.
Ain't getting better than that.
And then
So
I
did
had
the
my
show
laugh
just
clap.
end or was that practice?
No, it's just practice.
All right,
So I
guys.
got my
Good
laugh
night.
flip, the multi-big laugh flip, and then I've got the hot button, right? So I don't know exactly what is going to be on there, but this week it's actually a big medley of.
You gotta have your guns out. You gotta have your guns out. Listen to me. Oh my God.
It's a lot of clips that I have programmed. This one button is activating all those clips. So then my freakish way goes, I want the different things to happen at different times, so then I just adjust the starting points on each clip and then kind of do it on the fly.
I can't wait to see what happens to make you hit that button. I can't really think of
No, right?
a
We
moment,
never know,
but
right? No. And it usually always comes at the perfect time. Usually.
yeah.
Or the worst time. Sometimes more than likely not the worst time.
What'd you think about when you were looking at the notes for the show? This is an odd show, I think.
This is a very odd show, and I'm very excited to see that you did some investigative reporting and actually did a great job on your follow-up.
I mean, 6 pages of notes. Wow.
6 pages of notes
Yeah,
is
now
good.
I don't really feel like reading any of it,
Yeah.
and most of its words I probably can't
I'm
say
looking
it.
at organophosphate. Organ is the first 2 syllables. Then it's O phosphates.
She's
Organophosphate.
speaking like a witch, Freemason. You hear that?
Oh.
I'll get you, bitch.
Before we get into any of that, and this show is, no, not the show, just that some shit that happened this week that doesn't really matter, but then again, maybe it does, is dedicated to Norm Macdonald, who passed away this week.
Damn, man. Of all people.
What does that mean?
That
Of
means
all
like
people.
somebody that I actually thought was cool as hell died. It
When's
sucks.
the last time he's been cool?
Dude, he's funny as shit. I've never stopped liking Norm Macdonald. What are
He's
you
been
talking
putting
about?
out stuff and you haven't been watching it.
I didn't know he was putting anything out though.
There you go.
Yeah, if you like
If you
him
look
so
at his
much,
Twitter,
you know.
it's all sports bets. I was trying to find like anything interesting he tweeted recently, and it was all sports betting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a gambling problem?
Yeah, unfortunately.
He got
but
off?
We love him to death.
Damn.
Yeah, I never looked at Norm Macdonald as a role model, except for the fact that he was very funny because he put things very bluntly and said the obvious most of the time and
Right.
had the balls to do it.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
And it was kind of crazy that he got kicked off of Saturday Night Live, and I guess that was the moment when that stuff stopped being funny.
Right.
When they say, Norm, you're not funny anymore, technically to me means your brand of humor is not funny anymore, because when it comes to what Norm did, he was exceptional at it.
Right.
Oh,
Very
God,
dry.
yeah. He's fucking hilarious. One of my
Oh, yeah,
favorites.
very unique voice, just
Yeah.
personality.
I love
delivery.
him.
Even
Fucking
if it's-
Canadian.
Even if it is characters. What the fuck does that mean? Who cares?
I love Canadian people. I don't know why.
Oh,
Every time I'm like
the
obsessed
food's
with
just
somebody,
because only quality
I look and
ones
I'm like,
make it to your
that
television.
Dude's Canadian. Holy shit! What a
They're a
surprise.
little off.
There's a whole
Canadians
country
are
of
a little
shit
off.
Dude,
Canadians. You
are
just
awesome.
never see them.
Name a Canadian person who's not cool.
The rest of the country, besides
How
the
the fuck
20 I
have you
know.
ever been there?
And Alanis Morissette doesn't count neither.
She's awesome.
I am saying, only Canadians we know are the ones on television. Of course, they're going to be fucking entertaining people.
I know Canadian musicians as well that are
Brian
very
Okay.
Adams.
How many regular ass Canadian people you know? None, because they suck.
My
Number of Canadians you like on one hand, you basing a whole country of
4.
people. That's way too cold up there. There ain't no reason to live there. The only reason they live there is because the people who live where it's nice don't want them to live there with them. So they got kicked out to the cold.
Okay, so no big deal. He's Canadian. What else? What do you like about him?
Nah, he was an asshole. Like, he got to say some real ass shit and get away with it.
Dude,
He got
he did.
paid to do it, and I really idolized that.
Did y'all
It's
see?
amazing.
Did y'all see when
Did
he
y'all
went on?
see these nuts? Huh?
Got him.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
gotcha.
I'll give you that. Did y'all see when he went on The View and fucking upset them women? He talking about
that
Bill
didn't have to
Clinton
take
murdering
much.
people. I was like, oh my god, that was so good. Did you hear him say? He's like, you know what we should do and get out of the White House is murder. And they're just like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You know, like, well, didn't Bill Clinton like murder a guy? And they're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, he did. And he's just starting like, they're like, okay, that's enough. You need to stop. You need to stop. And he kept going on about it. It was pretty great.
Here we see the president and the first bitch. A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people. Howdy, fake news. Weekend Update would like to congratulate Madonna, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Monday. The baby weighed in at 6 pounds, 9 ounces, making it the 4th largest object ever to pass through Madonna's birth canal.
He's good, man. Golly.
You know, it was weird that he got to be the dude to be able to do that.
Yeah. I felt like Dennis Miller had a little bit of it, but not to this level.
way.
Like, this is like serious.
Norm, yeah, Dennis Miller.
They were
ended up
awesome
trying to
together, though,
actually want to
too.
be taken serious.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Dennis Leary. Dennis Miller.
Norm was just Norm. Like, Norm
Right.
was saying everything that everybody thinks, but nobody will want to say.
I don't know,
and
man. I've
Norm
seen
was
a-
great at.
I've
What?
seen a lot of interviews where he's like saying that he got sober and he was still saying the same funny ass shit.
Well, that's good. I'm glad he was able to hold on to that magic.
The only thing that he kept doing was the gambling stuff, but he got off supposedly all drugs and all alcohol.
I didn't know he was a writer for Roseanne.
I didn't either.
Got hired in 1992.
Must be why I thought Roseanne was so funny. I know you thought it was bad, but like it really was a funny show.
Roseanne?
Yeah, when we were kids,
Oh,
we watched,
Roseanne was fucking
we were
trash.
kids. We watched reruns of that shit because it was on Nick at Night when I would go to sleep.
I
and
got to
liked
watch it in real time.
I love fucking John Goodman and stuff. I thought it was a fun
I
show.
like John Goodman, but I don't know. Roseanne was just so.
At the
Ugh.
time when that show was out, I didn't think it was a bad show.
Really?
It's funny.
Now,
It's
later, I'm not
it's
gonna
white
go and
trash
watch-
people. Go
I'm
ahead.
not going to go watch reruns of that.
No, not anymore. I'm saying when I was a kid growing up, I enjoyed watching it. It was
I
a
remember I
guilty
thought Dirty
pleasure.
Work was going to be really good,
Oh yeah.
and it was just okay.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm going to be real honest. Norm was great at his fucking news show to him because I thought he was great at that. And I thought that he took a lot of risk and he represented something that I think's important that got taken away. When Norm lost his job and was pretty much ousted because you didn't hear of him.
They got like blacklisted.
And I think he was still doing stuff. I believe he put on a Netflix show or something. But who knows how long, too. I mean, I guess I would say it's kind of hard to be funny or whatever. If he's battling with cancer, it explains another reason. So. But anyway, he wrote for Roseanne. Then he got the job on Saturday Night Live. He had impressions of David Letterman, Larry King, Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds, definitely my favorite.
Oh, on
Quentin
Jeopardy?
Tarantino, and one that I can remember to this day, Bob fucking Dole.
Oh,
God damn, he was so funny. I don't even think he really did a voice. He just would like stand there with that pen in his
Dole.
hand. I'm Bob Dole. God damn.
Bob Dole.
Dude, I remember that. And Dana Carvey, whatever his
Dana
name was.
Carvey.
Yeah, did Ross Perot.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Can't
those
outdo
are like
it.
some iconic
Oh, yeah.
fucking impressions. But
Oh, yeah.
goddamn, Norm Macdonald doing
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole was funny. And Burt Reynolds on those
Jeopardy?
the game Jeopardy, yes.
God, that was fucking... Dude, that was his best shit ever, I think.
And you were always waiting for what Norm was going to say. Like, I don't know, Norm just had his
That
own
edge.
personality. And I can understand why Saturday Night Live wanted like character actors, and Norm was pretty much seemed like he was always Norm, and you were just waiting for him to fuck the scene up.
Right,
and that's
right, right.
with
He was fucking-
heightened anticipation. Like if you had a whole set full of Norm Macdonald's, the show ain't gonna be that good.
Right.
But
You have
him
one or two
being that
skits.
character,
The night that I found out he, was gone. And man, I forgot how freaking amazing that dude was. He was just like just the way he would say shit to make it sound like he was kind of like stupid, but like was not serious, but was serious, and you never could tell what he was really like trying to do. But the shit would come out, and everything he would say would just crack me up. Just the way it would come out, and he would say a lot of shit that you weren't supposed to say, obviously, and now that you could absolutely not get away with. But
it always seemed like he was just being him.
yeah, like he seemed like he just
Like
didn't
and thought
care.
it was funny that he was being allowed to just be him, and people would think it was great. Like
Oh,
it didn't
yeah.
look like he was acting. And I can't say he was like a brilliant writer, but then again, he was a fucking brilliant writer.
Right. Agreed.
He was just a fucking absolute
It's the
comedic.
whole thing. I'm just like, all right, could potentially be one of the reasons why he
Damn.
let go. But I believe it doesn't matter. In a year or two later, building up to this point, he would have been fucking shunned anyways. He did and stood for every fucking thing that the communists hate. Like,
Agreed.
you can't say any of that shit now, and that's what makes it so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's why The Mag is an incredible show.
Yes.
I had this thought earlier. The Mag makes me fucking laugh. The Mag, bitter truth.
Bit of
There's
truth.
nothing he don't tell you. And it was making me
Trash.
upset today that the Mag show is so fucking much better. It's audio, it's shitty done videos, it's a guy talking, and it is so much better than what we do. It ain't even funny. It is funny. That's the problem. It's fucking amazing, dude. If anybody ever laughed at this show, if you get 2 laughs a show in 2 hours, I consider that pretty good. Mag gives me like 4 laughs in less than an hour. That's
Damn.
pretty amazing.
All right.
And still will slip in some shit to like become
Make you
part
think.
of my thought process. And when I say that, I don't mean it becomes, I believe the Mag. It just makes me aware of certain things. Now, every time I look at a woman that's on television, I'm pretty
Think the
sure
man.
that's a fucking man. I look for Adam's apple, look at the hands. I like look at things before they put on there. You look at boobs, you look at ass. Now after you listen to the Mag, you look at the hands, you look at the big old feet, and you can tell there's nothing but a painted up man. So yeah, it
100%
definitely becomes part of my thought process throughout the week. But then I had to come to realization that nobody who listens to this show would even probably ever find out about the motherfucking Mag if it was not for us. So technically, we're superior. Might not be as funny. Mag goes further than me. He's willing to go that extra step to that I'm not willing to go to. He really does claim to like know this shit. He's telling it to you like he believes it.
Oh,
and
he
it's
really,
true.
he does believe it.
You think? See,
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about anything. Like I feel bad when I really sound passionate. I tell people how something is, kind of like I did last week about that fucking fat bitch
Come on,
in the commercial.
please.
I feel bad and I am questioning myself this whole time. It only takes one show for me to go,
Jesus,
you know what? I don't know if I was correct.
Right, exactly. I'm
What,
glad we
the
all learned
clips?
something. At least you
No,
thought about
Czar
it.
got
No.
me.
What?
You got me fucking fired up about this bitch.
I know. I want to get to this part.
God, this fucking bitch annoys the fuck out of me. Once I saw that fucking video, oh,
Oh, you seen her commercial
Oh,
now?
all of
How'd
it.
you find it?
When
You
is
watched
it?
the
All of
Saints
it.
game?
What time is it?
It's
8:30.
8:27.
All right, we're going to skip a lot of things.
No, we're gonna come back to it later.
No.
Why?
Here's one thing that we're going to hit. Now it's time. Man, you got music
What,
for
did we
this?
waste time or something?
It's some shit that happened this week that doesn't really matter, but then again, maybe it does.
All right, this is the thing for me to read.
Yeah, we're skipping all that.
Oh.
The mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes out there, people. If you
People.
got standing water where the larvae grow, dump it out. You got to do this because if not, and you know what? Even if you do it, you could kill all the mosquitoes. You can go out there and scratch the little fuckers one by one with your little pinky
gonna
fingers.
scratch you.
It doesn't fucking matter. They're going to spray us anyway. They're spraying. They ain't even have time for the mosquito larvae to hatch, and they already started spraying. So I did a little research. What, Allie?
Man,
Fuck.
I just want you to know when I was
Well, there you go. You gonna have a lot of things that also resemble symptoms.
how'd you have the mosquito man? Jesus, that's impressive. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I did some research. I found the chemicals that are in these. They're big, long, complicated words. They put this chemical in this thing that can cause a lot of negative shit in it.
All
But
right.
at least you're not getting bit by mosquitoes and malaria.
Malaria.
I also wrote down here that we can't get a shipment of fucking microchips or any kind of Xbox controller, but the shipment of Haitians is in. You want to check that out. If you're looking for a Haitian, that's right. We're having shipping people from Haiti, Hades. Where are they from? Hades?
Haiti.
That's hell.
Haiti.
Where do Haitians come from?
Haiti.
So they shipping them in from Haiti and Afghanistan to replace all the dead from fucking COVID. That's
Come on.
right. But still can't get microchips. What else? All right, they spraying people.
They
people
put them
getting
all in the
sick.
vaccine. People.
I did a bunch of research, but that was before somebody yelled at somebody, did that thing where an ignorant person will not let you ask a question, but then keep yelling at you to ask a question. That was disgraceful, and that's how a very small-minded bully who wants to verbally beat you because they can. It's kind of like talking to a woman. That's what a woman will do a lot of times. They ask you a question, you go to answer it, but then they just proceed to keep yelling over you. Like shit
To
that if a
me!
dude did to you, you'd probably just fucking punch him or just walk away.
Right.
But you can't do that, whatever. I thought that was pretty
yeah,
impressive.
Agreed.
Like, what a total cunt bitch. But they'll still keep going along with them, though, because that's the party. The party, hey, look, we don't like her neither, but she's throwing the party
Mardi Gras,
That's who's
mambo,
being paid to be
mambo,
here by the-
mambo.
by the communists, so whatever. They also got a trash problem in New Orleans, man. Nobody picking up the trash. I don't know where Sidney Torres is. I think he's hanging out in Kenya now.
Supposedly he's helping though.
What? Oh, now they call? Oh, he should
I
have
don't
said,
know.
man, fuck off. I want to know who's got the fucking trash contract.
I thought it was waste management.
I don't
I
think
didn't
so.
do a very good job.
I don't know. I didn't do research on all that. It's just too much to research in
Oh,
1
come
week
on.
for me. I only got one brain, and it's small. Slightly larger than Cantrell's, I bet. I could at least be quiet for 2 seconds, unlike Allie. So they started a thing called Operation Mardi Gras. Since they weren't going to be using that name anytime soon, they decided to name the trash pickup.
What?
I don't know what it is, though. Is that where she got a bunch of city employees? Like, what were they? Like, people usually that sit behind
behind
computers
desks?
and stuff that go pick up trash? I don't know
Probably
what this
probably
is.
like
What?
street, like the DOTD and stuff like that.
What are they usually doing?
I don't know, like stuff with the roads and stuff,
I don't know.
and like putting those like little signs out and stuff.
Yeah,
and-
I don't know.
So wait, did she go ask people? Was that what she was arguing about with that man?
No.
He's like, I don't want to go pick up trash.
No, the guy said why. That
He
was
wanted to
confusing
know.
too. The guy said he supposedly was staring at him, making faces and shit, and saying things probably out loud. You know, it's a drunk dude at the bar.
Yeah.
Look at this bitch over there. Going
Yeah.
back to my city, and she finally was like, hey, I'm right here, maskless,
Right.
yelling at you,
Was she
not
maskless?
6 feet away. Yes,
Oh.
drinking.
Oh.
And yelled, so finally evacuate the city. And she said, I didn't have enough time. And he said, you had 72 hours, and that's all you're ever going to get. and I've lived here my entire life. That's all you have ever gotten is 72 hours, because that's when the National Weather Service has to give that
bulletin
order or whatever. Yeah, and she just proceeded to keep yelling at him. But anyway, this whole Mardi Gras thing was just funny to me because they calling the trash pickup the Mardi Gras Operation Mardi Gras. Like, what a horrible thing! Like, let's tie it in with Mardi Gras, and it'll be a parade of garbage. Usually Mardi Gras is weighed to the success on how much garbage is like in the streets.
Right.
This is measured in the success on how much garbage is not on the street after this Mardi Gras mambo.
It's the Mardi
That's
Gras
dumb
mambo,
shit.
mambo,
That's terrible.
Dumb shit for the
mambo.
masses, I tell you. They dumb it down, give it Mardi Gras.
Yeah, right.
Let's call it Mardi Gras, make it fun.
Yeah, make them think, oh, we're going to pick your trash up and play music.
Boy, they got a nice lesson on what it's like working for the state, too, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm here. I'm at work. Oh, yeah, you should have worn different shoes. We're going to pick up trash today. You can't get your license renewed because all those people are out picking up trash.
I'm kind of glad I missed
I tell you what,
whatever that
once
was.
the Haitians come in, though, they'll get it taken care of, no problems.
That's a shame.
True. Oh, my God. That's why they shipping them here. They don't have nobody. They say they have a workforce problem. And I know a bunch of places like that are changed weird business hours. Like, there are not enough workers out there. What happened? We lost that many due to COVID?
People, no, like a lot of
Really?
people are
Yeah, everybody
displaced from the
died, man.
storm.
What?
A lot of people are still displaced from the storm.
Why? Why?
Because they had no power, people.
They got power.
They
They've
got
been
no
having
internet.
it.
Some
That's
people
bullshit.
can't get back. Some people's houses are so fucking badly destroyed
the
that
garbage
they can't live
men are
in
not
it.
back because
Some of them are not, but I heard that there was
Bullshit.
already a strike before the
Bullshit.
storm happened. A lot of the garbage men were on strike because they want to get paid fair wages. So that might be part of the issue.
this would have been a great time to renegotiate for better pay, but the mayor's got it with the clergy's gonna go pick it up.
Did you know that I don't know if Mayday knows this. Did you know that they took it to the point where they told New Orleanians to go bring their own trash to a dump?
I kind of heard something about that.
Yeah.
That's
I tell you what, they had a
disgusting.
lot of pissed off Uber drivers.
Oh, can you imagine?
You think they did?
Huh?
Yeah, put this
well,
in your
those people
trunk.
don't have cars, most of them.
Well,
God.
the ones that do, you still can't bring all the garbage in a car. You would need a truck.
The
Like,
rich
can you-
people could have just paid somebody to take their trash away. We're not talking about rich people here,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
This is all like just regular day people.
Regular day people that can't afford to pay somebody about
Right.
$200 to haul all their trash
Right.
away.
That's
Right.
a lot of trash.
That's a lot of money.
$200?
Well,
That's
it's
a lot
been
of
several
trash.
I
weeks.
just
they
made it
haven't picked
up. 200, 200. That
Really?
equals sick. Baphomet. Freemason.
200.
666, see it?
Yep.
It's the numerology.
Well, that's stupid to use a fucking
Dumb
Mardi
shit.
Gras name. I mean, couldn't they have named it anything else?
Yes, they
Anything
could have
else.
named it
They
anything.
could have named
Anything
it
else.
Operation Trash Pickup, people.
Something, anything.
This is
other
not a
than Mardi
parade.
Gras. It's not even Mardi Gras season.
It's
Like,
not even the season for this.
Seriously.
All right, fuck that. Let's get to the good part.
Here we go. Here we go.
This one's titled, headline for this one's Fat Bitch from Last Week. So I had to do a little self-reflecting after Sunday.
Oh.
To think about things and think
I
about
made a difference.
things that happened on this show, things I said, and things Mayday played in clips. That were pretty.
Don't blame him, but,
I'm not, but
you incited that.
I understand, and he reenacted things perfectly.
Inside of that.
A lot of abortions and things happened.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had
they
some
did.
honest talks, and honest talks sound like that sometimes. And then
Yes.
I had to reflect and felt the way a lot of things that could have happened with this woman's health that would then justify the fact that maybe she was in a position to give me good advice about my health.
Oh, I didn't.
Shame and thing. I can't comprehend what that means. I don't understand.
Oh, that's a modern term.
I understand. I don't understand.
It means
what
you're
you
like.
keep saying.
It means you're like looking down on a person for being fat.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am. I'm looking down on her health for being fat. And I'm not even a fucking scientist or a doctor, and
Right,
I
but
am
what I was
smart
saying
enough.
was you were assuming. Then the next thing that you were saying
The
was
next
that
thing,
it
so
was,
that first thing I wasn't doing,
it's
correct?
part of that.
Oh, Jesus. That's
Part of
fucking
that was
dumb.
saying the reason she was fat is because she doesn't know what to eat.
Right.
Yes.
I was making fun of her, saying she perfectly well knows what time she fucking shovels it in.
Right. What I was saying was you don't know that the
I
reason.
did not know.
You didn't know the reason.
You're right, I did not know. I made an assumption that it was her fault that her fucking hands had an ass.
The shoveling it in thing is too much. It's too much.
She did, dude. She's
Oh, she
giant.
eats with the
Come
big
on,
spoon.
come on.
You know how you got a
Come
little
on.
spoon and then
Oh,
this big
yeah,
spoon?
yeah,
And if you're eating something like really good gelato,
Yeah,
I don't
small
go
spoon.
for that big ass
Right, you
spoon.
go for the small spoon
Go-
and enjoy it.
Yes.
Right.
She don't use those spoons
Come on, man.
for nothing.
Right.
Come
She don't even
on.
use one of those to put sugar in her
Oh.
fucking coffee. I guarantee
Oh.
you she doesn't even use sugar because she thinks it's bad for her, and she used some sugar substitute that's
Yeah,
fucking
right.
shooting
Worse.
her glucose level way up into the
All
sky.
right. Okay. All right. So what was the point of this conversation? Let's get to that.
I went and did research to find out how wrong I was.
What? How did you find out who she was?
So her name's on a name tag on the commercial, and if you find the commercial on YouTube,
How
the
did you
original,
find the commercial? Because I tried to find it.
I typed in "fat fucking bitch" giving me advice on my health.
God damn.
No, for some reason I remembered people's health.
Oh God, you're
All
fucking
right.
good, man. You should be a detective. 'cause
I remembered
couldn't
people-
find it for my life. All right, go ahead.
So I found that video. That video and the original video, I did not even remember this. The original video was about fertility and her like saying she wanted to get pregnant, so she didn't want to take the vaccine if it was going to do bad things for fertility.
Right.
That's what the original commercial is about. Yes,
Nobody's
Mayday.
going to inseminate that thing.
Oh, come on, guys.
Not true.
Guys.
I went and looked at his Facebook.
Guys.
He seems like a nice guy.
Really?
All right. Okay.
They do seem like a nice family. I got
Why
no
wouldn't
problem
they
with
be?
them. The
Right,
problem
okay.
I have is that A, she took money to lie on this commercial, or she really feels that way, and fuck her either way.
Why?
And I know her name, but it will not be said on this show because I don't want to humanize her, because I really did at moments feel bad for this lady.
Good. I'm
One
glad.
Like,
of
I
my
really
biggest
did.
concerns about getting the vaccine was, as a female, what it might impact on my fertility. We had a COVID ambassador come and speak with us. Everything that I gave her, she was able to give me an answer back through research. And so I decided not to look at what I was reading and watching on social media, but what was science. In reality, what I was finding through research is the women that were having complications from having COVID. Even though I had the fears, the facts were overcoming them. And so ultimately I decided to get the vaccine. This new Delta variant, it's killing young people. It's now targeting our children. Talk to your healthcare provider. Talk to your OBGYN. Have a conversation. There's no harm in talking to someone you trust about making this decision.
So
It's not
she says
about-
she does not want to get the vaccine because of the fertility.
right.
Alright.
But then she said they
So
convinced her to do
the
it.
next, I'm gonna need a little bit of time.
I'm giving it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to apologize for you for being so wrong.
Okay,
So now
good.
I'm like, fuck this fat bitch. She's got a health problem to where she fucking blows up big,
Oh,
big
yeah.
man, big as a house.
Big.
This poor thing's got that problem, and now she's also trying to get pregnant, and them kids add weight. Like, God, I feel so bad for her, right? So I'm like, maybe I was wrong. So then I go and do a little research on fertility.
Okay.
You know what's really bad for fertility?
What's that?
You know what makes it hard to get pregnant?
What's that?
Being fucking fat.
All right. Come on.
No, it's true.
I know, but the way you say
It affects it. It even affects women's hormones, their period cycle.
Yes, it
A
does.
lot of things. There's a lot of health things that go bad, especially with fertility
Really?
Yes.
when
I
you're
know
fat.
that because I have friends
So-
that had that issue. Yes.
What would be the smart thing to do if you want to get pregnant and you're concerned about the health of your child and you want to get pregnant?
You get the vaccine.
Eat fucking better and
Oh.
exercise. Don't be a fucking fat ass.
Come
And it's
on.
going to help you get pregnant. Now you worried about the doctor said it's not going to hurt your chances of getting pregnant or do nothing to your baby, but you're still fucking shoveling down food.
Come on.
that you can do, something
Right.
you can do.
Right.
For yourself.
Right.
But yeah, you're going to be an advocate for this fucking vaccine. So at this point, I'm like, oh, this is a wreck here. I'm like, but I still don't know much about it. So I do find out her occupation and what she does to make us a medical professional.
All right.
She's a natural. It's the thing she's great at most. She's a speech and language pathologist that works with old people in nursing homes. Guess which speech and language pathologist does besides helping them talk, because they're probably not having trouble
What do they
talking.
do?
Help them swallow. So
Really?
she's helping them get the fucking pills down.
Really?
And if anything that she knows is how to shovel things into her mouth.
Come the fuck. Jesus, man.
So now at this point, though, I'm still going, there's a lot of mean things. I'm having a lot of mean thoughts. Just
yeah.
because a person took a couple of bucks to make a commercial so that she could probably fucking eat her way through another 16 boxes of Oreos and chug down a fucking gallon of baby cow feeding liquid.
Oh, come on. Why?
And
Why
I
do you
don't
do
even
this?
know if that's the case. Because Allie says
Right.
that there's this problem that
Thyroid
some people...
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thyroid
Well,
problem.
it could be a lot of things. It could
She
not
blow
just
up like
be
a
thyroid.
balloon.
There's a lot of reasons that people can't regulate
A lot
their
of
weight.
reasons.
There's different medications people have
Besides
to be on
just
for other
you
conditions
not
that-
caring enough
Right.
about your health to
Right,
do
right,
something
right.
about it.
Right.
Right.
A lot of reasons.
There's a lot of reasons.
So I found out that this attention whore also was on a show
Whoa.
in 2016. 2016. We're going
Back to 2016.
go back to 2016. I didn't know if I had the right person or not because the face was much smaller, body was smaller, hair color, and I'm almost positive eyebrow color was different. Like
Yeah.
this thing had a lot of work done to herself.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
was she getting larger, but she also changing colors of her hair and eyebrows to the point.
Women do that.
She's
okay.
like a whole nother person.
She was
Ain't
trying
nothing
to
but a
attract
man.
her husband. You know what I mean?
Trying
Trying to
to
get it
get
in
that
there.
man,
She's trying to get that.
Oh, and she was trying to get pregnant in
Right.
2016.
She's probably like, yeah, look at this ass, girl.
Yeah, she made a video about her amazing weight loss. At her heaviest, she was 338 pounds.
That's not that big. Come on.
338 pounds.
Why are y'all acting
Ain't
like
that big
this?
for what? A zoo animal?
338 pounds is a lot of fucking.
She felt
meat.
better after losing 156
I would
pounds,
think so.
and she's no longer on a sleep machine. That's where the video ended.
Oh, poor thing. Jesus.
But the one key thing in the video, the one huge piece of evidence to me that then goes, this woman should definitely not be giving me health advice. All right, Bill, thank you.
Careful, you may learn something before it's done.
That's right, pudding pops. Don't eat too many pudding pops.
Okay, come on.
That bitch probably does pudding pop enemas.
Oh, my God.
I got 4 in my mouth and I sit on 2.
Oh, fuck. Come on. All right. Fuck.
She knows.
What?
She knows it's bad for her health.
She knows what's bad for her health.
All the things
Push
she does.
pops?
All the things she does.
Which things? How do you know she does things?
I've always had a weight problem from, as early as I can remember. I remember being in school, being teased, in the neighborhood, getting teased, going, there was jokes about that I could break the trampoline.
That's
or
not a
when we
joke.
were in PE, I was never picked to be on
Jesus,
people's
man.
teams because,
Pause that shit. Pause
because I
it for a
was
second.
overweight and called,
Oh.
names and fat. I was just, people
Oh,
Oh,
my
man.
bad.
What
What
the
is just
fuck,
one long
Sartone?
thing?
Yeah. But I can pick it up. The PE thing's my favorite.
What?
I never got picked because everybody thought I was slow.
Yeah, no, I was being picked on.
Dude, my fat
Wait,
friends
what?
were fucking
Yeah, no, go
fat.
ahead.
My fat friends
Hang
played
on,
sports.
All right, Allie, this ain't about your fat friends. It's about this
I'm
fucking
just saying,
cunt.
it doesn't mean you're slow.
I thought they meant that she was slow in the head, and then I realized when they're picking her for dodgeball, the bitch can't get out of the way because she's too slow.
Fucking
Hey, the good thing, you pick
Jesus,
her
man.
so that you guarantee not put out first.
God, dude,
To
how
hide
fucking
behind
great
it.
is that? Jesus
But this is the
Christ.
problem, though. You got picked on because they thought you were slow, and they thought if you jumped, you might break the trampoline. These are not fucking things picking on you. This is the truth. I'm serious. God bless Norm's soul, but I'm pretty sure Norm would be like, that's the fucking truth.
Right,
Nobody
right.
wants to hear that. It's mean, but it's like, no, it's not mean. It's fucking science.
Yeah.
Like, you want to trust that shit? Take an object. Why don't you drop a fucking pickup truck from a second 10-story building onto a fucking trampoline, or better yet, strap it up to a fucking basketball goal during a hurricane? It's probably gonna get fucked up. Like, we weren't fucking what were we? Equipment shaming the people
This
right
idea,
there. What
right.
happened to trampoline?
Oh, it got destroyed.
Got destroyed. But
Yep.
we being mean to somebody? No, we just
No.
like, this is gonna happen. That's
Yeah.
what happened. So her jumping on the fucking breaking the trampoline, that's not somebody's being an asshole. That's somebody going, hey, we paid a lot of motherfucking money for that trampoline. They were probably Mexicans, because
man.
Mexicans love the fuck out them trampolines.
Oh, God.
They do.
The
They do
fuck,
4
man.
roofs, trampoline for your birthday. Bam. Bam. But man,
We had trampolines.
that's not mean things. And like, oh, they picked on me. They said I was slow. Yeah, bitch, you fucking slow. I'm sorry.
She
Like,
is slow.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what sport you would go, yeah, definitely pick her first. Like, not many sports you
Wrestling?
played in that age. You need an offensive line. Just sucks. You can't even be honest. So anyway, she blamed this shit on fucking all kinds of shit. Being Italian.
Called,
this-
names and fat. I was just, people thought I'd be slow, and so I came home crying many days from school and from the
Listen,
neighborhood
Mom,
and from,
Mom's gonna
from
fix it.
sleepovers. I often was teased so bad.
That's right.
I think you also said, I come from a family that instilled unhealthy habits in me when it comes to food at a very young age. I was rewarded for my behavior, for my grades, for all accomplishments with food.
My whole family has been, and from a young child, food was used for many other reasons other than for nourishment.
What?
We had a
Sports?
good report card. We went get ice cream. We cleaned
Yeah.
our room. We went get ice cream.
Yeah.
Or went out to dinner. Anything we were
Ice cream.
celebrating was around food. I distinctly remember, I was telling my sister today, at any given time, we would have at least 3 to 4 half gallons of Blue Bell in the outside freezer.
Good
I mean, we
Christ.
always knew that was out there. Ice cream was our go-to, whether we were happy, sad, whatever. It was in the outside freezer. So I just think from a young age, food wasn't something that I learned as being a fuel for myself. It was used as a crutch.
You're an asshole for making fun of this, or not making fun of, but for being mad at this lady for being obese and giving you health advice. I would have never said any of that last week. You wouldn't have done all this research into this person's life.
It wasn't that much. It come right up.
But still, yes.
I mean,
It's
this
the
is a
short
lot. I
answer is
mean,
yes.
goddamn,
And
I
it's
mean-
impressive.
What?
It's impressive that you found all this
You
and,
found a
and
lot.
actually backed up your story and your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right. 100%.
100%. 100%.
100%. And the biggest thing is, that was 2016. So she knows now, she's conscious of what she's doing
Right.
because she figured it out in 2016. I'm going to give her a pass. There is a moment, not everybody has it, but hopefully it's called like adulthood, to where you find out a lot of shit. Your brain clicks and you figure out it's a fucking strange, dark place and you're all alone, and you got to stop fucking blaming everybody else because now you're in control. Like, you would hope everybody comes to a point in their life. If you don't have that reckoning with yourself, I don't consider you an adult. You're just an old, large child waiting to fucking die.
Right.
But if you do come to that realization that, holy shit, like, yes, there's reasons why. And a lot of people, everyone that ever existed was instrumental on me being where I am right now. Once you get to that moment of reckoning, that you find out that now it's up to you to change those things, or at least fight against it, or, direct it in whatever way you want to counteract all these people who are trying to make you what they want. I give her a pass until that moment, because that's when she knew in 2016 that she can't just keep eating ice cream every time something happens. Motherfucker, man.
Hey, I gotta say, too.
Why are you eating a gallon of fucking ice cream? Because the kids thought I was slow. They're making fun of me for being fat. I'm like, okay, well, you're sitting in the fucking corner wolfing down a fucking gallon of ice
With
cream.
the big spoon.
Yeah, that's why they got a cow shortage. Big sucking them dry.
Jesus.
And the fucking mom and them, I understand, maybe the mom and them were dumb. Like, the farther you go back, people dumb as fuck, man. They're not smart. Even, they knew a lot of things, but didn't. Like, it's amazing. A generation of people could probably go in the back and fucking grow corn and know how to live off the land, but then fucking just got stuck on weird
ice cream.
Weird ice cream and shit.
4.5 gallons of
The
fucking
homemade
Bluebell.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Perfect way to
4
say.
fucking half gallons.
That was just a
Yourself
fucking...
Bluebell country day.
That was just that woman going there. The mom, I have to say, was like, man, I'm tired of this fucking kid crying. Oh, look, if you stick ice cream in it, stops.
Yeah.
I think some people don't understand.
Hey, happy birthday. Here's some ice cream. Hey, today's Tuesday. Here's some ice cream. Oh, you in a bad mood? Try some ice cream.
Right.
Hey, celebration.
Right.
Good day.
Ice cream.
Have some ice cream.
Right.
These motherfuckers are just sitting down there.
That's a babysitter.
Yeah, love
The
that
problem,
Bluebell,
too-
too. Good ice cream.
the
Must have
problem,
come
too,
from
is
money.
that-
What, Allie?
The problem too is that
What
there's
is the
unhealthy
problem?
things. There's unhealthy things you can eat, but ice cream and shit made out of cow milk.
Gelato is incredible. I really like it, but I have a little bowl a week.
Right.
A little bowl.
You don't have it every single time you're in a bad mood, or you have.
I never knew ice cream could
No,
cure
that's
that
cigarettes,
stuff.
man.
It never worked. That's true. Yeah, so
I in
he
a
uses
good mood,
fucking,
cigarette, reward.
Bad mood.
Yeah.
Cigarette.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not giving people health advice or
yeah.
telling
Right,
them what they
right.
should do with their health
Right,
because
right,
I
right.
understand I make a bad decision for my health multiple times a day.
Right.
I understand. I don't have no problem with this woman. I said before, bitch, you like ice cream? Your old man likes ice cream? Your kids like ice cream? Keep your ass from fucking crying? Eat the fucking ice cream, man. Eat it all.
Right.
I eat until your motherfucking hands need a shirt.
Oh, dude, she did have those big hands.
Hannah,
boy.
it's
That was
just
great.
fat deposits. Like you could tell, like there's people who struggle with the weight. Like I understand, yes, and you had a good point. I do understand. Shit fucking sucks. Like whatever weird anger, stress, or just pure addiction I have with like cigarettes and shit. I get it. You gotta fucking eat, but that's cool. It's just when everybody go around trying to tell everybody what they should
to
do with their
do.
fucking health.
Right.
When being healthy. And then you like to give them this, oh, dude, we could even go blame her mom. Well, look what her mom did. I mean, man, that woman come to the time of reckoning. I could blame a lot of people on why I smoke. The bottom line is my fucking decision every time I do it. So, but I ain't going to sit there and preach to other people what should be not even them making a choice. If it was still a choice and this woman works for that company and their job is to sell you fucking vaccines and she gets up there and fucking sells that shit, that ain't no different to me than a dude selling you a Toyota.
Right,
No
or,
fucking
or
difference.
like just a regular drug commercial.
But when I'm being forced to do something and people's brains are being fucking programmed by this shit, it's no longer a commercial. It's called predictive programming. Is for us to be comfortable and accept something that's going to be forced upon us and not revolt. That's all the fucking news has been since they started electing Biden to be president. That is it. Bottom fucking line. All forms of media, Netflix, HBO, all the other major networks, all the news channels, all way big time on social media, all the people
Sports.
who freely work for them. You gotta understand something too. You have the Saints organization, NFL, then you have the Saints organization, then you have the Saints fans. Fans engage and sell the Saints product better than any commercial the Saints do. They literally work for this fucking team for free because they get happiness and pride out of it, right? So the communists out there that are doing this, they're better than any commercial. They put that fucking commercial up. Those people memorize it. They go around to the people they're trying to oppress for the government, and they fucking repeat the dumb fucking bullshit that some fat bitch told them on fucking television who makes bad decisions for her health. But you know what? The majority of people sitting at home are slightly smaller than her. She makes them feel good about themselves, but they... Like, that's it. That's my whole fucking point of this thing. Like, that was my whole point with her, my anger towards her. I'm sorry as a person that I called her mean, hateful things, I'm really not talking about her personally. Like, man, and especially like you go look at a Facebook and there's a nice family, man. She got 2 little kids. They look cool.
Damn,
Husband
you
looks
really
like a
fucking
nice
did
guy.
your homework on these.
Dude, I
stalking
clicked 3
motherfuckers.
fucking things. It ain't that difficult when somebody wants to put themselves out there.
Right.
She was like an advocate. Like, I think she wanted or thrives off of some, like, attention, you know, from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a fluke. I didn't have to go look hard.
Right.
She gives out her Facebook thing on the video. I didn't go like crazy, weirdly stalking this woman to find out information. I just, found the video because I wanted to go, what did she actually say? Because I didn't even remember the exact commercial, right? I'm like, man, let me go watch this commercial again. I was surprised it was fertility. I'm like, I didn't even remember that part. I just remember her virus or vaccine. I was looking at her going, yeah, you got other problems. You should be more worried about than this fucking vaccine.
Yeah.
Kind of like how you going to survive after the storm without Bluebell ice cream? Anyway, man. I was very glad, though, for my sake, that she actually fucking knew it was bad. She shouldn't be shoveling all that shit in, and she can't stop it.
Right.
Then if I would have found out she would have had some kind of medical condition, then I would have felt really bad. We had to do a whole hour of me apologizing. Probably would have bitched in the first 15 minutes or so. Yeah. Moved right on.
Moved right.
Bluebell is good. Now,
Bluebell's
gelato's next level.
Bluebell's good. I feel like Ben and Jerry's is like the ultimate. Like,
Yeah, I don't like that neither.
It's serious, man.
You ever tried gelatos?
Yeah.
How do you not like that
It's
better?
all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
Hey,
It's all
hey,
right.
let me finish.
Yeah.
I like if I'm gonna do ice cream, I love like the Bluebell cookies and cream. That is fire. That's so good. And then, hey, I get my extra big spoon out, boy. I get the big spoon, and I do the big
Shoveling
thing.
it in.
I shovel it in, boy. Hey, if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna go for it.
Now I look at ice cream more like a snowball.
What? Disgusting?
No, it's like got more of
Treat.
a snowball texture. Where gelato is like, I don't know, amazing.
All right. I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Gelato's good. I like, I've been on the macaroons.
Dude, I love
The what?
The macaroons.
What
little
is that?
cookies.
Where you been getting those from? Sucre?
Rouse's.
What do they look like?
Oh, I didn't know
Little
they had
like
them at
green
Rouse's.
cookies.
Allie, fuck!
I didn't know they had them at Rouse's. I can say that.
Yeah, well, you ain't been to Rouse's the last 4 times. So.
Good. Fuck.
Wait, the little dog poo on top of the biscuit?
Oh, that's a
What are
fucking
those?
cannoli.
No.
Those are sick. No. They're like the little cookies, the red and the green ones and all that. They got the little stuff in
The
between.
things I got for your parents for my
Those are good.
birthday. The little round, it looked like 2 cookies together.
Oh, like a little egg roll,
No.
but yeah, with ice cream in it.
No, like
No,
2
that's
cookies
a-
together, like a little
Like a little sandwich? Oh, them little fluffy things with
Yeah,
the icing in
macarons.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Those things
What
are
is
good.
the biscuit with the dog turd on top?
That's a
Oh,
cookie.
that's a turtle.
It's some kind of a
Oh,
cookie.
yeah.
Those are good. The turtles are good, and the cannolis are the fortune
the
cook. I
rolled-
mean the
yeah,
roll with
looks
the
like
stuff
an
in it.
egg
Those
roll.
are sick with the chocolate
Do
chips on
cannolis,
top.
fucking
Yeah.
roll and- See, we're talking about how we love all these.
Yeah, you got me all hyped
Just be
up for
glad
fucking
that you're not
Bluebell now and
predisposed to
fucking
get that
Wichita.
fat. You know, like some
What?
people's genetics that make it to where they can eat a lot less of that than you could or I could.
What you think I would look like if I was eating 3 tubs a week?
Yeah.
3 tubs.
What would I
Wait,
look like?
Question: Are we talking
You
about?
don't think
know.
that would have no effect on me? You think I got some kind of magic gene that can fucking devour fucking 3 tubs of Bluebell in a week and not see any kind of figure
Maybe we
deformity?
should do an experiment. Let's try it.
Fuck no, man. Can we do it with gelato? I'll eat the
Yeah.
fuck out of it. Oh, man.
Oh man, jeez.
Little homemade ice cream.
What is this? And then I found, then I guess because I looked at that, it was throwing me up fat shit all over the place. Like my whole news feed just became about obesity.
Aw.
I was like, man, shit, I'm bony, man. I'm better than non-smoking propaganda, I tell you that. Well, man, it said that the obesity rate, at least 35%,
That's a lot.
has nearly doubled in 2 years.
That's
What is that
quick.
missing?
That's a lot. And
Oh,
then
the number of states.
4 new states have been added.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Delaware,
That's a lot.
This
Ohio,
comes from the
Ohio,
CDC, and we know they give all the accurate information. Alabama, Arkansas, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Michigan, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, and West Virginia.
Yeah, because Southerners
all
eat bad
fat as
food.
fuck.
Wait,
They
Virginia's
eat
north.
unhealthy. Well, Virginia,
I bet you it's how much money they have there. I'm telling you, they purposely feed fat, poor people shit.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Rich people eat better.
Most of them do, yeah.
And you know what? Eating good is expensive. Especially when you got these communist fucks that
very
think
good.
everybody should eat organic. Dude, spend the amount of money they do on drugs and alcohol and still can eat organically?
Dude, they don't.
Somebody
Dude.
lying
they
than a
eat fucking
motherfucker.
Taco Bell. Believe me, I know
Oh,
firsthand.
agreed.
They eat Taco
They
Bell.
eat Taco Bell, fucking McDonald's.
Oh,
Dude, all
Lord
they
have
do is
mercy.
eat fast food. I guarantee you.
Having
the
obesity,
ABCs of health consequences of obesity.
they need Slim
A is for
Goodbody.
arthritis and B is for back pain and blood pressure.
What is
C is
this?
for cancer and D is for diabetes. Then E is for encephalopathy. Encephalopathy means brain disease. There's consistent data linking obesity in middle age to higher risk of dementia
Oh, wow.
later in life. Overweight individuals have about a third higher risk, and those who are obese in midlife seem to have about 90% greater risk of becoming demented.
Oh, my God.
The risk isn't just limited to future dysfunction, though. People with excess body weight don't appear to think as clearly at any age. Obese individuals show broad impairments in what are called executive functions of the brain, such as working memory, decision-making, planning, cognitive flexibility, and verbal fluency. These play a critical role in everyday life. People may think about their obesity and the resulting stigma they experience as much as 5 times an hour, but the cognitive deficits do not appear to rise just from distraction. There are structural brain differences between normal weight and overweight individuals.
What the hell is that?
So, question. Does that mean that he's saying that fat people or obese people are dumber than non-obese people? I think that's what
I
he was
think
saying.
that's shaming, Mayday.
I don't think he's
I think
saying
what
that.
he did is he gave a medical explanation on why that woman can't be held responsible for what she said. She's too stupid to fucking know.
I got to pee real bad. Is it
All
possible
she can
to
do
take a
is make
break,
sure them
or-
old people swallow their
or
pills.
Can I just go really quick?
Yeah, let's go to break. He's DJ Mayday with the break.
Not Real Radio 291 coming up at the break. New Cosmophobe. That's right. You heard it first. New Cosmophobe to Mourn Forever. And world premiere of Little Thrifty. I got coronavirus. It's not a game. You heard me. Stay tuned. Not Real.
of danger. It is dangerous place. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita, Dukkhalayam. It is a place of miseries. You cannot become happy in a place which is meant for miseries. That we have to understand.
I said it's handed a shit like that would put a pussy in a casket. Then it finally hit me, my brain went ding. I can't smell me a motherfucking thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck is what I said as I ran into the kitchen. Told my cook to fix me something, quit all this bitching. Gave me a bowl of grits, I looked down, I'm about to have a fit. Slapped him in the face and said, where's the pepper on these grits? 8 or 9 bites, man, I still ain't got no taste. Looking like 50's gonna be a COVID case. My celly starts to ring, it's a call from Mona. She said she tested positive for Rona.
Sneezing, wheezing, think I got corona last weekend from my friend's girlfriend. She said she was vaccinated, so I said, fuck it, I don't need a rubber.
Mona said she tested positive on another test. I said, what the fuck, as my heart bust out my chest. You said you was vaxxed, bitch, it's time to hit the clinic. She said I was vaxxed for the corona. Screaming in my face, saying my body, my choice. Chloroformed her, tied her up and threw her in the Rolls Royce. Oh, fuck. Fuck, I hope this bitch don't get no blood up in my trunk. Mona, can you swim for 2? Cause you about to take a dunk down this old road, 3 trees, and we take a left. Get you out, get you dressed in the best semen vest. The water might be cold, but I know you'll get used to it. Keep them legs kicking, Mona, I don't wanna see you quit. Mona stopped kicking and went down without a sound. Goddamn coronavirus making fucking people drown.
Sneezing, wheezing, think I got corona last weekend from my friend's girlfriend. She said she was vaccinated, so I said, fuck it, I don't need a rubber.
Bronchitis, meningitis, laryngitis, hepatitis, tendinitis, gingivitis, prostatitis, vaginitis, parasitis, hepatitis, all just coronavirus. Wear your mask.
Coronavirus ain't no game.
Get your jab.
Coronavirus ain't no game.
Zanitis, murderitis, victimitis, hobagitis, pussyitis, crapuritis, racinitis, breakinitis, syphilitis, dermatitis, all just coronavirus. This pandemic is an absolute catastrophe. Had the audacity to come and kill my family. It took my future baby mama, drowned her in some fucking water. Even killed my unborn daughter. What a sight, what a horror. Jumped in my Royce, said it's time to get up out of here. For this coronavirus makes my ass straight disappear. As I'm fleeing from my life, I get a call on my phone. I said who this is, and they say, hey, this is Joan. Oh, fuck. Fuck, is this a Joan who took a dookie in my jacuzzi? Or is this a Joan who tried to sue me on Just Judy? What about the Joan with that tuna smelling coochie? I do apologize, I be smoking on a doobie. Ooh, is this a Joan with that big old fucking booty? How about the Joan with them rockin' ass boobies? If this is a Joan, then we all Gucci. It's really hard to remember all of y'all with the groupies.
Sneezing, wheezing, think I got corona last weekend from my friend's girlfriend. She said she was vaccinated, so I said, fuck it, I don't need a rubber.
Joan said she wanted to meet up and have a chit chat. Thinking to myself, fucking right, I'm about to hit that. Give me 15 minutes, then meet me at my residence. I'm fully vaccinated, so there is no need for hesitance. Joan walked through the door, shit, now I remember. You the fucking bitch that put them warts on my member. What the fuck you doing here? You know I'm locked and loaded. But thrifty ain't your worry here, you know it be that COVID. Fuck. Fuck, here comes the COVID, bitch, you better fucking run. You should've swallowed on some zinc instead of swallowing on cum. You're looking kinda pacey, ho, you need to get some air. COVID gonna kill you, bitch, COVID doesn't care. Ain't no mask gonna help you when you're choking out. COVID, quick, help this bitch, give him out the mouth. Joan, I hate to say it, but COVID is a cause of death. Joan flicks me off as she takes in her last breath.
Sneezing, wheezing, think I got corona last weekend from my friend's girlfriend. She said she was vaccinated, so I said, fuck it, I don't need a rubber.
Dude, I gotta tell you, that's what makes Not Real Radio great. Only Not Real Radio can bring you an in-depth investigative report to a propaganda-spreading communist who shovels down fucking Bluebell into our mouth. The mag bit of truth. New music from two rising stars on totally different ends of the universe there.
Spectrum.
The real universe. Unlike those Hubble photos. You know, people actually think those pictures are real. They really do. They believe that.
They think space is real, people.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit for
They
the
definitely took
masses.
pictures of something. There's definitely pictures that the Hubble takes, but they don't look nothing like the photos that they show you.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like to say fake. I was having an argument with somebody on the Genius book this week. And when I say article, it was like 2 posts back and forth. I said that those are not actual accurate photos. They're fake. They're fake photos. And
Why?
they proceeded to tell me no. And which standard am I holding to call them fake? And I said, well, I'm holding these photos Playboy Playmates. Were they called fake? Wasn't that fake? Fake boobs, airbrushing, the elongating legs. Like that was considered fake, correct?
Yes.
But then these Hubble photos are accurate? The fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here, people. Wake your ass
Dude,
up.
I
You better
guarantee
wake your ass up.
Playboy started with a closer photograph to what you see than fucking NASA does. I guarantee, man. I know for a fact. You go look for the raw images. Like, they put them out there, but they know nobody's going to go look for them. Like, they're out there. You go Hubble raw photos, and they're like these horrible, like that green and white kind of thing. Those pictures. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And they go and they colorize them and they fucking enhance them. And they pretty much just draw a new picture on top of this blurry, fucking white dotted fucking fake photo of. So then the photo becomes real because it was a blurry black and white picture that then was colorized based on information that they say they know. And now the photo's real. Like, man, that's fucking insanity to me. And the average person voting fucking person out there believes these photos they're seeing are real. It's bullshit, people. 100%. Man, we're going to skip a few things. One, we watched Heels again, the new episode of Heels. And it was one of those ones. I actually believe now, after watching this, if you skip every other episode, it is a great show.
Really?
Yes. You just got to skip those linking drama episodes. I had to watch the mag right after to fix my brain. The dude's wife now that we said is, I would say, poorly written. Right, there was 2 complaints about the show, because that's what we do here. We focus on the negative. One was the soundtrack. 2, I felt like whoever was writing for the wife of the main character was doing a really bad job.
Right.
Like, no woman would handle it like this. Well, this week, she absolutely loses it and curses 5 times, but yet still doesn't raise her voice, starts becoming self-deprecating to herself, and then mixed up her argument. Like, that was the worst argument I've ever heard in my life. Like, if they're trying to paint her like maybe she's really dumb, she's dumb. And unfortunately, we know the person who plays as a man, thanks to Mag, is a man, painted up man.
Look at the 6s.
Yeah, this was her version of really mad. Would you say that, Allie?
Yeah, she cursed and everything.
So this was the maddest we've seen her.
She said the F word.
On the level of 1 to 10, what level of madness was that?
It was mad.
Like level 3,
That
though,
was the
right?
most pissed that she'd ever been on the show.
Yes, but still level 3 in
Oh, and
madness.
and like if it, for me,
Yes.
that was barely. I mean, she didn't even raise her voice. She just
No.
said the F word a few times.
That's how you knew she meant business.
Wasn't very aggressive. Didn't clap. Nothing.
They really want to make this like the perfect woman. Like, in her argument to me should have been, you're not helping do anything around here.
Right.
Like, that's it. That's the bottom line, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what you busy doing something? You can't talk now?
I'm agreeing with you. I just said, yeah,
I
I am busy
understand.
doing something. I'm posting links for DistroKid for fucking Cosmophobe. Go ahead.
Well,
go
take
ahead.
up this episode. You cried at least twice. There's a lot of crying in this
I
goddamn
did
episode.
cry.
Really? I guess you always cry.
I cry. I do always cry, especially when the hormones are at an all time.
Oh boy.
I cried at the baby thing. They had a christening, and the boy gave a speech. I cried about that.
So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm like, man, get back to the fucking ring. Get in the wrestling ring. Let's talk about
But a
wrestling.
lot was resolved. Like a lot of things happened. Like
Ah.
some people needed to talk to each other and apologize. Like a lot of that happened. Like a lot of different groups of people talked and resolved so that they could say, okay, now we're all going to work together because we got this big thing coming up. Does that make sense? It's setting you up for them all having to work together for like the big, event that they have coming up.
I understand.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
link, definitely a linking episode, but I don't those. Oh,
Next.
yeah, it needs to be maybe more 50%. And when I say 50% of the entire, like, of the episode, I don't know. Does that make sense? It's just like one episode is one thing, and I'm like, oh man, I love this fucking show. It's great. Next episode, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those.
Right.
Damn it. I don't know how you would do it, but
Is it going to be too quick if you take out all the filler?
no, what you would have to do is find a way to edit the show so it's mixing it in between. It's like you're watching two different shows,
I see
man.
what you're saying. Like, start incorporating it in both.
And I'm not talking about just the wrestling. I'm talking about the things that happen in
Right,
and out
in
the
between.
ring
Right,
and all
right,
that.
Right, yeah. The drama or whatever you would call it.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
I guess you're supposed to
interlinking
know
drama.
about their personal lives and shit.
Right? Yeah, to see where the character is going to go to.
This is like glow with men instead of painted up men. Because we all know none of the women on glow were women. Thanks to Mag. Oh, man. This week coming to Netflix, they got Midnight Mass. It's going to be a mini-series. Sounds like that Village, that movie, The Village. Remember that movie, Village?
Yeah, it was M. Night Shyamalan.
You like this? This is Mass?
Midnight Mass.
Big,
Midnight
going
Mass.
big.
Here we go.
Comes out this Friday. An isolated island community experiences miraculous events that frightening omens after the arrival of a charismatic, mysterious young priest.
Yeah, some weird shit.
Yeah, this goes
Be
make
cool
you
if it could
scared
be
of the
like
god.
Preacher, huh?
I'm pretty sure this is the symbol of the Baphomet.
Oh.
It's getting creepy.
I do see too. I had this note for Heels about episode 4, the one right before this one. Their like MO is like to build up, and then have a really big kind of plot twist that happens where something really good that prolongs and propels the story, and then something bad happens that makes it extremely
right.
complicated.
Yeah.
Seems like to be the setup for this show.
All right.
So they kind of had that mid-season build-up, and now you're like, oh, holy shit. But they are doing a really good job of keeping you, like, interested. Like, things are progressing at a good speed if you would cut out every other episode. What is that weird face for? You all
Nothing.
right?
I'm okay.
Gotcha. We also watch Squid Game.
Oh,
Squid. Yeah, we watched the Squid Game. I think it's a Korean show.
It is a Korean show.
The actors are acting like some are funny. There's some comedy put into this. It's not so serious.
Yeah.
I mean, the things that are happening are like major things, but it's done in kind of like, I don't know, not that impactful.
I don't know. I was very scared, especially like they were trying to go to sleep at night and they got to worry about the old man and the people attacking. Like, I don't know. I'm scared shit out of me.
Yeah, pretty intense though.
I think
like
it is.
intense on the, I don't know. It's not done intensely to me though. It's just done like crazy things happen and brutal things happen, but it's nowhere near first season of Black Mirror or Dark or that table lowering fucking movie,
that
whatever
thing's
that was
crazy.
called. It's nothing like that to me. It's way more like almost comic booky, or maybe just the colors that they use and the general overall theme that they're playing kids game. It's not even as intense as that other game show thing when them people were being chased. Do you remember that? The part I remember the most is when they were running around that apartment complex and the killer was going to kill him.
The Running Man?
No, we watched this other series not long ago, and they would get clues. It was like a game.
They would get clues?
How many of them things did you eat? Because we already found out it get fucking too big, you start turning into a fucking retard.
Too many. Honestly, the reason I'm making this face is my stomach's all fucked up, but
All
we can
right.
continue the show.
No, that's all right. Well, good. We watched that. After we watch more of it, maybe we'll give you a conclusion on it. I do think it's good enough to watch. I'm
yeah,
like,
I thought
this
it was
show.
good.
And Allie agrees with me, even with the lack of consciousness. She still can agree. I don't want COVID to have to take you out like Thrifty's then. All right, back to some shit that happened this week that doesn't really matter, but then maybe it does. Maybe it does, Mayday. Does it matter that COVID, at least 18 of the 20 gorillas in Atlanta's zoo now have tested positive for the COVID-19?
Come on.
That's right. Them gorillas caught that shit.
Are they sick or they just have the test that says they are?
Outbreak that began just days before the zoo had hoped to obtain a veterinary vaccine for the primates. So they were going to vaccinate the gorillas.
Come on.
Amy.
But just days before, they caught COVID. Just think, they could have got vaccinated and then still fucking caught COVID. Okay? Well, we were just days away from getting these old shots after
Did they all
catch
survive?
the thing. What's that?
Did they all survive?
Yeah, they're not dead yet. We'll check back in on them. We'll see. You know what? Give them some Bluebell. What a perfect way to say you're fucking slow and gonna break the trampoline. Eat Bluebell ice cream, man, because who the fuck wants to jump on a trampoline? Sports not your thing? Get you some Bluebell. You find a way to keep you shoveling more fucking high fructose and cow feeding liquid into your body. That's right. Get a shovel. Get you one of them snow shovels. Over here, Bluebell will make more. Fucking Haitian drives up, drops you off a fucking gallon. Okay, my friend, thank you. I don't know what they sound like in Haitian. I have a feeling these motherfuckers are gonna sound cool as fuck. I think that's the people. They have cool accent, good voice,
Aren't they
scary.
Aren't they like the
Yep,
pirates?
voodoo. Oh yeah, they steal boats.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And they under the bridge like fucking Ketis. And then I remember she's in the bathroom, about to join the Haitians and live under the bridge. I hope they bring microchips and save right or something.
Ooh.
I don't know. I need Dukes, boy. Dukes mayonnaise. Boy, I
Really?
feel like you're really eating something. Yeah. We go through 3 jars a fucking day. Got a yearning for a vaccine so that fucking I could get pregnant. That's what we need. Someone to help us eat all this fucking ice cream. I did feel bad about doing that. If that lady does listen, because I'm going to link her name.
Her fucking voice annoys the shit out of
One
me.
of my biggest concerns about getting the vaccine
the biggest
was
concern in
as a
them
female,
arms.
Impact on my fertility. We had an ambassador and speaking that I gave her.
To that lady.
Come and speak
I tell her after
with us.
4 more jugs.
Everything that I gave her, she was able to give me an answer back through research.
That guy you played said that the fat people turn
The
into
ABCs
retards.
of health consequences of obesity. If A is for
You said how fat people are.
I summarized it. It's like Clip for Dummies. That's all summary. It's a shame. Poor gorillas. We'll have to check back on them and see if they survive. Good luck to them out there. Keep fighting. Fighting a good fight. Sorry about the vaccine being late. Good luck getting the Xbox controller. Those are real problems. Tyree needs yellow mustard. Did find out this week that I think it's pretty much a Wall Street Journal put out a report saying that Facebook gives different treatment to the elites than the regular common folk and certain elites over other elites when it comes to removing content that violates the network's rules. What that pretty much means, bullshit. Try to sneak it by the czar. You know who believe that? Nobody. If you believe that, you're dumb. This one's great. Mayday is a trendsetter. That's right. If you're on Mayday's TikTok, you know he started this. Yeah. That's right. Mayday is a trendsetter. Now he's got students all across the country barking and dressing like dogs. Yeah, it's causing a distraction in the classroom, they say, especially when the kids pee in the aisle. At the beginning of each class, they gotta go and mark their territories. They say Mayday's TikTok is to blame.
What? I got a lot of followers. I got to keep that content up.
You just yeah, now all the kids are doing it. They stepped it up. They dressed like a dog now. I don't get that. Does that mean ears? They didn't specify. Let's see. Maybe they do specify. School officials say that students are being encouraged to destroy the soap dispensers. Wait, is this the same thing?
Yeah.
This might be different. They dressing like dogs.
While they're destroying soap
and
dispensers.
They're destroying soap dispensers in school bathrooms as well as making animal noises towards each other, specifically barking. We not breaking nothing, man. Let's fuck some shit up. Come on, man. Break something. Fuck, I know you got a break button. Use one of them fucking folders. You got. Yeah. That's funny. These kids are all right, man. Leave these kids alone. They want to fucking dress up like dogs, piss in the house, and destroy the fucking bathroom. You let them. Back in my day, we used to see how far we could stand looking at others, school officials says, and others are wearing dog-like collars around their necks.
I don't know about that, but
School officials say they do not appear to be choker necklaces, but instead leather straps with spikes, which could be a safety concern. Dude, I think I know what you're talking about, like that guy, Hot Topic and whatever. Them chicks would get them things with the spikes on it. So this is guys and girls, because now all kids are non-denominational, whatever that is, whatever that word is about that, non-binaries. So is that right? Where's Allie when you need her? Kids don't have no genders. Nope. You never know. Slap a pair of drawers on it, you never know what's going on down there. It's really not relevant. They're both the same. Like, no difference. Doesn't matter. Difference between the Ken doll and the Barbie doll is just a little extra plastic in certain areas. Also trending with the kids. I don't know if Mayday has anything to do with this. But also trending this week is many districts are worried about the trend known as the bathroom or the devious lick. It's a challenge where students record themselves trashing bathrooms in schools for likes and follows. So this sounds unrelated, but maybe this is the same thing.
Are they in dog outfits?
So pretty much bathrooms in schools all over getting fucking destroyed. The kids are having a revolution in the bathroom. Like they're not here. They will keep destroying them fucking them soap dispensers. I tell you what. Think about this. Paper towels. Does that make sense? Am I wrong for thinking that? Fuck that place up.
Yeah. That thing's hard.
And don't give me that motherfucking gook I squirt on my hands and you don't wash it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. That shit's
Don't
hard.
give me the fucking thing that has the rotational towel. That's
Oh,
the most
yeah,
gross
that's
thing
too
I've ever
creepy,
seen in my
yeah.
They
life.
don't still have that.
Yeah, they had it at the rest center. No, they had that. But anyway, if that's why kids are fucking having this revolution in the bathroom, I say go get them. The dog collar thing is pretty that. I ain't gonna be a hypocrite like most people, old people. I didn't have kids, so I can still be honest.
Right.
No such fucking thing as Santa Claus, and that fucking styles are gonna come in and out. And if your parents are like it and cool with it, then you gotta pick a new style. That's just the way style goes for kids.
I don't like I really, really like the dog outfit. I really like the dog talking kind of thing.
They acting like animals. They treated like animals, and then they acting like it. And the bathroom's the only fucking place in the school that doesn't have video cameras. So
Right.
now it becomes the safe haven for
Right.
revolution because you fucking track them and put cameras everywhere on them. They can't do nothing. They can't have no act of rebellion. Take the most rebellious fucking thing that you can find in this world, and that's a teenage kid. You lock them in a fucking prison institution. You deny them of every natural instinct they got, and you fucking put oppressive video cameras and metal detectors and all this shit, and you make a buzzer go off when it's time for them to move around to the different propaganda classes they got to go to, and you wonder why they dressing like dogs and fucking shitting all over the bathroom walls. Like, fuck your goddamn hand dryer and whatever that other thing is, sanitation
thing
device
sucks.
or whatever. Fuck that shit, man. I think them kids are great, man. That's cool. About the coolest thing I've heard this kid doing in a while.
Yeah. Agreed.
Naked thing
Closest
TikTok,
thing was Bud
right?
calling. Oh, yeah.
We used to do fucked up shit in school, and we didn't need no TikTok. This is just how these kids are doing it. They go and blame fucking TikTok. Like, man, where did all this shit come from that we did in the school? We did some crazy shit. And then you find out a lot of kids in other schools in different places did the same shit you did, but you didn't learn that shit somewhere. I never saw half the shit we did in school. Blame TikTok, blame this, blame that. Everybody want to blame something. Like, man, nobody really walked us through the whole fucking the school up thing. It just kind of happened. Anyway, blame fucking TikTok. These old people are dumb. Dumb, I tell you. Mayday, you know about Gabby? Gabby Petito and her boyfriend Laundry. That's not it? It's his name, Laundry.
His last name is Laundry.
Why is fucking funny? Think
Yeah,
that's
what's
funny?
Mayday laughing
This whole none of this is funny.
He's laughing.
Nothing
Sad
fucking
that
funny
he
about
thinks
this.
it's funny.
Why? Can't have a name, Laundry?
No, I've never heard
That's
of
funny.
Laundry.
Because why?
It's
Because
his
it's
name.
like clothes?
Yeah.
That's why it's funny?
Yeah.
It's funny because he's named after clothes?
Yeah.
What's a Dorsey?
Hey,
What is that?
hey,
I don't even know what it
We're
is.
not even
It's
Sounds
like
something
it's like
you-
a fin, dorsal fin.
Dorsey. Sounds like
No,
something you
it's
put behind the door to keep from bashing into the wall or something. Don't forget to hit the
With the
Dorsey.
Dorsey.
that little spring back in the day.
It's a dance. Dorsey.
I think it means like the
do,
French
row,
word for like
row.
vibrancy or whatever. Fucking. Like
Why the
how.
man's name is funny that it's Laundry?
Well, I don't know, because it's like case closed. You know what
What?
I mean? Like closed, case closed.
Clothes. Jeez. All right.
Yeah, no, it's just weird. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were fucking with me.
No. Laundry. I don't know his first
Name
name
Georgie.
used, and he gets.
Wait. That's the moment when you play that clip.
So I still. Oh, yeah. It took a
Can either
while.
mean bear, settlement of bears.
All right, we already went through Mayday's clip thing. Burnt up
Okay,
the whole
okay.
first
All right.
20 minutes, man. Give the man a break.
So we're gonna talk about Petito and Laundry or what?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's fucked up, man.
So, dude, I keep seeing this little white girl fucking thing come up, missing person out in the woods, and I just keep scrolling by, and I'm like, all right, these fucking kids go up in these mountains, they do some dope or whatever, they miss them for a little while. Or I'm seeing it like it's being very heavily
Right, publicized.
put out. Yeah. I mean, it's a fucking COVID Gabby, COVID Gabby,
COVID Gabby, COVID Gabby, COVID Laundry Gabby,
COVID
Laundry Gabby,
Gabby,
COVID Laundry Gabby.
over and over. And finally, I'm like, okay, fuck, I'll click on it. Now I'm wondering, like, fuck, all right, it's been a couple of days. I keep seeing this. So I start reading the story, and the first thing I find out is that this girl and her fiance are missing.
He fucked around and found out.
And then the next day, I find a story about two lesbian girls, one lady and one kind of younger girl. That little cute little hippie chick. And I guess if you do too much of the dope, you end up with this weird-looking Smeagol woman.
What?
She kind of looked like Smeagol with fucking a blonde wig on. Smeagol.
Who's Smeagol?
From Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I don't know. Like, Precious?
Precious. Yeah, put a wig on him, like long blonde hair. That's what this
Smeagol.
the little hippie chick was with.
Oh.
But anyway, they get murdered around the same area that this missing couple is.
Yeah,
Right?
Utah.
So now I'm hooked in, right? Now I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. This is a Netflix show before Netflix makes it. So then I see there's this full video of Gabby that gets released when they got pulled over in Utah. So let's go. I'm going to go through the course of events. July 2nd, they leave from New York. I don't remember how they get to Florida and New York are involved in this, and Utah. So they left from New York. I think they might have just been visiting somebody. They got this gangsta-ass like white van, and they like converted it. It's a Ford Transit, and they made the inside pretty neat looking, man. I looked at the job, and it's entirely too small to try to live in it, but you will have
one of those? Yeah.
You have a cooled room and a bed. It's pretty neat. They did a good job. They were doing up. Somebody got money in this situation. I don't know where it is, because Gabby is young. I don't know how old they are. I think in their 20s.
The girl's 22. Talking about Gabby?
But yeah, she quit her job as a nutritionalist, and she's 22, so she really wasn't doing that job very long after she got out of college, maybe a week.
Yeah.
And she quit that fucking dumbass job after she fucked the bathroom up
You dumbass.
and ate a gallon of ice cream, and she wanted to start a travel blog. What does that mean? A travel blog? That means a YouTube channel, maybe, or
Yeah, living out of a
if it's with a
van
V,
life.
then it's like a video blog, yeah.
all right.
Like
I
they
wonder if
travel
they
the
have it.
country and like make videos about
I
it.
spent so much time fucking searching old Bluebell old ass over there that I didn't have time to go look for Gabby's travel blog. That thing's got to be getting, if it does exist, it's got to have millions and millions of hits at this point. This could be a gigantic commercial for
Van life.
this
is what
thing.
It's called.
Oh, if they got footage of all that, oh, Netflix is going to have a field day with this.
There's probably definitely going to be a documentary, yeah.
So that was July 2nd, August 12th, the altercation. That's when Mob City Police from Utah, I don't know how to really say that. I think Mob City sounds pretty cool. MOAB. Weird letters to strand together. It's a place in Utah, and Gabby and Laundry get pulled over. They're like, do you have any Tide in there?
Moab.
He said, no, but we have a little bit of the Downs.
Oh.
Aw.
System of a Down?
No, dryer sheets.
Oh.
Dude, they get pulled over. I watched I ain't gonna say I watched the entire video. I skipped around a little bit. It's long. It's like an hour long. The police footage of this. And pretty much the cop goes, man, this van is speeding. And then as he's kind of tailing the van, they hit a curb, and that's when the cop turns his camera on. He's like, all right, this van just hit the curb. I'm pulling him over. So he pulls him over. He sees Laundry and Gabby. Laundry's driving. Gabby's in the passenger seat. He takes her out. They starts questioning him.
Right.
And, dude, she's acting a little crazy.
Really?
A lot crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Man, it happens to people. It's when a person totally lose control. It looked like she was having almost like a panic attack. She's crying, hyperventilating, saying like just kind of weird shit.
Is she on a bad trip or something?
That I don't know.
All right.
They did ask them if they were on any drugs, and they
Right.
denied being on any drugs. But I mean, if you're not on too much drugs, then you know to deny you're on drugs. But yeah, she was acting erratic at big time, and then they pull him out, they question him, and then they start noticing he's got a cut on his eye, he's got scratches on his neck, and not like, dude, he got in a fight with Wolverine, just that you can see the dude was hit with something in his face a couple of times, right? So he's trying to downplay it a little bit. She pretty much admits that she was hitting him, and the reason why they hit the curb is that I think she yanked the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Well, you got the psycho part right.
I think he says she yanked the wheel, and she says she was hitting him and I guess hit his arm, which then made him hit the curb. So it's almost like he was trying to take up for her. He didn't want to be like, yeah, that crazy bitch was beating the fuck out of me. He seemed like he was downplaying
Beat
it.
the shit out you with Charles, as a matter of fact.
And she was acting very nuts. Like, after I watched this, I kind of was like, man, this poor fucking guy just left her ass.
Yeah.
This bitch is nuts. I think he said that she was so mad at him and flipping out is because his feet were dirty. And she does say when questioning that she has OCD and she was having a bad day and then he locked her out the van so that she would calm down because he felt like, man, I'm not getting in this van driving with her acting like this. So she'll get in a van. Oh, eyewitnesses call in and they do a police report while they're still pulled over and investigating like what happened. An eyewitness report says that he did like push her away from him, but it was after she was already attacking him and hitting him. And they find out like how he got cut was she was hitting him. She had rings on and her phone in her hand and was hitting him in his face. That's how she cut him up.
Pretty much, yeah.
And the eyewitness confirmed the reports. So they're like, well, man, we have an abuse from her on him. Like, and there's no visible signs of like anything on her of being fucked up. And his hands look fine. If you punch somebody, you're going to get red or bruised knuckles. And so they find like the evidence says that he was the victim of abuse. Right.
It is indeed.
So because it's a guy and not a girl, they decide they're not going to issue any charges and they're just going to separate the two for the night.
That's not what they said. They said that the reason that they didn't press charges is because she claimed she didn't have intent to hurt him.
Right.
Oh, bullshit. Whoa.
Yeah, all right. Hey, look, that was their way out of it. I think basically like this is a fucking dude. I don't think he's really in any danger. He could get her off of him at any moment. But then if he did do that, then they would have probably been arresting him at this fucking thing. So very fucking sexist.
It's still a
I
double
thought it was
standard.
very fucking if this entire story was the other way around, the media would have been painting an entirely different picture.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm watching the media put out this video and chopping it up. Like I watched it in its entirety. I jumped around. I didn't sit there for the whole hour. But anyway, from what I watched and from what the media was chopping up and telling people was in this video was way different.
Yeah.
Like way different.
Right.
I was very surprised on how different. I'm like, wait, you cut out like every part to me that I was like, man, that's kind of that's odd. It was how the wife acts on heels. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Like
Yep.
the things that threw weird flags to me, they just skipped over like it didn't even happen.
Right. They were painting a different picture than what was actually happening.
Yeah, and the whole time I'm like, man, this is weird that it's like they have decided, and maybe, I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I learned my lesson last week. But what I am saying
The thing was when they were asking her, this is very important, did you intend to hurt him or were you trying to hurt him? My thing is, it doesn't matter if you're trying to hurt him or not. The dude had fucking blood drawn in his face. Like, he was scratched all
while
up.
driving a vehicle.
Right, like, that's not okay. Like, I don't really feel like that was fair, but...
So that was, the altercation happened on August 12th. On August 13th, the two women were murdered, like gunned down. I think they died of gunshot wounds. What?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. And that was the next day, right around the same area. And from what I understand, that's called like, I don't know, something like the Mushroom. It made me think of the Mushroom.
Trigger warning.
Place around here.
You gotta say
But
trigger warning before you put
I don't
mushrooms
have to
or
do that.
soup.
But anyway,
I'll tell you about that later.
the store that one of those girls works at was like right across the street from where the call came in with this incident outside before they got pulled over. When they initially got into the beginning of the argument.
He came back and got her?
I'll get you, bitch. Better have your guns out.
Guns out, guns out.
On August 25th, so that was the 13th. 12th, they get pulled over, they arguing. The 13th, two women just happened to get fucking murdered by gunshot right around the same area. August 25th, Perdido's last known whereabouts. So they were leaving Wyoming. And August 30th was the last communications with the family via text, but the family doesn't think that was her. It said something like, no service in Yosemite.
That's all it said, yeah.
And that's it. So anyway, August 20th.
Really weird. Sorry, that's weird. That's super weird. Very weird.
August
Why, 'cause
29th.
Yosemite Sam?
Oh, August 29th, a couple says they picked up laundry and then dropped it at the dry cleaners.
Oh. Why is that relevant?
They said it's weird. They picked him up hitchhiking at 5:30 p.m. on August 29th after spotting him hitchhiking on the side of the road.
So at that point, she had the van and he was walking. All right.
She was coming to mow him down.
When the couple said that they were heading to Jackson, they said he freaked out and demanded they drop him off immediately.
Oh, shit.
They didn't say where they were when they picked him up, right?
I picked him
I
up.
must not have copy and pasted it into there. I don't know where they pick it up, but when he said they're going to Jackson, Jackson what? There's Jacksons all over. This didn't tell me anything.
I mean,
but that does mean the day, August 29th, they pick him up hitchhiking and he doesn't have the van.
there's a
and
Jackson,
he doesn't want to go to Jackson.
Missouri? What is that?
Yeah, he
Mississippi.
had contacted me earlier in the day, told me that his alternator went out or something like that.
So then September 1st, laundry returns to Northport. That's his parents' house. I believe that's in Florida. Where's Northport at? Where are these places? Where is this happening?
You did such good research on the fat lady, but you did a shit job on this.
I need them little pins into the map.
Northport is a village in Long Island, New York.
It's a village.
It says village. I don't fucking
Then
know.
how does Florida tied into
It says
this?
the maritime village. I could give. Oh, there is a Northport, Florida. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm
Well,
just
what
more
the fuck?
confused.
I mean, it's hard to find when there's no prior research done.
Utah?
They
What?
were in Utah.
Yeah, I'm saying they drove all the way to Utah.
Yeah, working
Oh,
on a
I
blog,
got
man.
participation in the chat by Cosmophobe. It says those cops should have put her in jail because now she's dead. They found her body hours ago.
Yeah. Telling Mayday he didn't know the end.
I didn't know Mayday didn't know. I thought this was common
Thanks.
knowledge.
Bit of truth. Freemasonry. So September 1st, the laundryman returns with folded shirts and dry cleaned
Nice.
in the van, which he converted to a laundry van now.
So he
can
now has a
deliver
van.
things.
Okay.
Yeah, but no Gabby. No Gabby.
Yo, Gabby.
Fucking
Yo
Mag
Gabba
needs to make a
Gabba.
video
Yo
on
Gabby
this.
Gabby.
Mag could come out with his before Netflix. No Gabby.
Gabby Gabby.
So September 1st, he drops off the laundry at his parents' house. We've determined that's in Florida, I believe. So now we have New York, Wyoming, and Florida. These kids are all over the place. I haven't left fucking 100-mile radius half my life. Anyway, September 11th, we all know what happened that day. That's when the New World Order started to take over and pass legislation to fucking microchip people, force them into things, take away pretty much all your rights, spy on your phone records. Yep, you thank good old George Bush for that. Also happened that day, this was actually this year though, the family reports Petito missing. That is, some people were criticizing how long it took them, to report her missing. But like, man, they in the mountains, they traveling all over. There's going to be times where you don't have service. And if that's the life that they were kind of living, the parents, there wasn't like a red flag for the parents. But when your boy shows back up fucking at home with the van,
And
that
not her,
actually
right.
is Gabby's van, like Gabby. So
What
anyway,
wrong? She was nuts. I don't know about the guy. but-
yeah, she's fucking crazy.
Poor
I'm
thing
not
had a lot
saying the
wrong
dude's
with
not a murderer, but I am saying after watching that video, she didn't deserve to die, but
No.
she deserved. I would have left her. If it was
Oh,
my
yeah,
van,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but
That
if
was-
it's her van, you
if it's
can't
her
take
van,
her
I
fucking
can't.
van.
But what do you do? Like, fuck.
Fucking
She gonna-
figure out a way. Like he was hitchhike home.
What?
Hitchhike home.
Yeah, you definitely got to do something else. You can't
You
kill her.
can't
Like,
take her.
that's
Well,
fucking
not
crazy.
kill her, but you can't. Even if he didn't kill her and just like left
What
her
if he
stranded,
didn't kill her?
You can't
though?
take her
All right,
vehicle.
let's finish the story, then we
Okay,
can discuss
okay,
it. September
okay.
17th, the laundry family returns with a lot of laundry. The laundry family reports him missing. All right, so the 5th, when did he get home? I don't know. One day he got home. He got home on the 1st. Dude, how did he get out the house if he was in there? Like with all the media surrounded and everything, they pretty
said he
much were
wasn't
like
staying at
surrounded.
his house. They might not have.
So
been
then
staying
they
at
got him a lawyer. So like immediately he had a fucking lawyer. Yeah. He was a person of interest. He had a lawyer, right? I mean, dude, you show up with the fucking chick who's missing's van in your parents' house. Like, fuck, not much wonder you should get a lawyer. Right. I don't really think that means presumption of guilt.
I don't either.
Like a lot of people, they're like, why? Now, true, something fucked up that he got in with this van. But maybe that's because he knows something happened.
Right.
And then you go, why you didn't tell anybody?
And it maybe because when he does it, he's doing it, I guess, quote unquote, the right way.
What if, I'm just going to throw this out there, I don't think this is this crazy. What if he fucking left? He took her van and left.
Right.
And left her there.
Yeah.
That's
very
fucked
good chance.
up.
Very good chance.
And she ends up dying.
Right.
What if you don't know that?
What if she was just going crazy, man? Like she was trying to kill him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? We don't know anything.
Right.
One
But
problem
I
is
would-
somebody who's like trying to hit you and beat you up while you're driving. That's bad because then you're a danger to everybody on the road. So like when you can't control a person, what do you do?
If this was flipped the other way, it would be being portrayed very differently than it is now. And that's all
Agreed.
I'm saying. I am not saying I think this guy is innocent. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is right now, I'm leaning towards he fucking killed her. But I'm also leaning towards there's a lot of shit we don't fucking know yet.
Yeah, the fact that he's hiding and shit now, and
Just to see how
that
the
makes me
media-
think he did something.
What the media did with that video, the manipulation
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
I can't forget that.
Right.
That makes any sense.
Oh, definitely.
Can't forget that. So all the information we've had and the police withhold information or put out inaccurate information through the media, and the media does it too, to throw certain things off so that it helps them with their investigation, right?
Speaking of
I think they
inaccurate
do that
information-
because I've watched that in the movie.
I'm also being told in the chat room that the area in the national park is around this place called the Zone of Death, where you technically can't charge someone with murder. You ever heard about that?
Oh, that's scary.
Man.
Oh, so if he did it there, then no crime?
I don't know why. That's
I
pretty
don't know.
interesting.
So today they found a body.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just moments before the show, man.
Yeah, some kind of loophole.
I
in the
have to redact that. They found a body that fits her description in an area to where they think her body may be.
Right.
It's not guaranteed to know that that's Gabby yet. Forensics has got to do their thing, or whatever, the coroner. Oh, what a horrible thing, too. Those are weird people. How you do that? Going to pick up the body. They still can't find the laundry, though. They don't know where that sock went. He
Where is
escaped
he?
the house and supposedly went into the forest.
He gone. What?
He gone. Nobody knows anything.
That's
the parents got him a
crazy.
lawyer and then snuck him out the house. Now the boy up in the woods.
That's wild. Damn.
So this is going to be things where they shot a lot of video. Oh, this is a fucking Netflix series, man.
It is.
I have to say, I'm going to go with the mag on this. And my belief on this whole situation is a bunch of bullshit for the masses, I tell you. It's not real. It's not real. It's a show. Bullshit.
Do you think the girl didn't die? None of that's real? Is that what you're saying?
I hope.
All right.
That's why I like the mag. Sometimes that gives me hope to believe it all is a bunch of bullshit and it's not true. Very
Okay.
weird how certain things catch on. There's also reports that this other killing in that same spot of the two lesbian chicks, that not related.
That's what they're saying. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, all the fucking I-10 killings in the same spot are supposedly not related. Like, what qualification do we have to use for fucking related? You had 3 women murdered in a small area.
Right.
That's related somehow.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Motherfuckers
something in
dying.
common about all the murders on I-10 in a certain area.
Sure.
Like, there's something in common there.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be a fucking scientist to trust that shit.
But yeah, I mean, you look back on the videos, that dude did kind of act weird. So maybe he...
Around that for a prolonged period of time can turn you into a different person and not a good one. That shit is like fucking contagious. If you're around someone who doesn't live in reality, they like have schizophrenia, they have all these emotional problems, they get worked up. Like, that could fuck you up to be around that for a long time. Like, you start absorbing it. You can't help it. Yates. She admitted it multiple times on that video. I'm not saying the dude did not kill her, though. I'm not saying that justifies killing her, but I think it does justify stealing that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he may think that initially it was just that, fuck, Gabby's missing and it's my fault.
Right.
Maybe not that he even killed her. And dude, they used a word when they said a body was found. They said like remains or
Human
some shit.
remains.
Oh, that's his fucking, that's,
That means she probably wasn't in the best condition.
yeah, when they start calling it remains, that's not good.
Right. I mean, she's been done for a while.
Oh, yeah.
What?
She's been done for a while.
The body might have been
I guess
decomposed
animals
and it
too,
might-
like whatever condition. Like,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
didn't they pull somebody out of an alligator last week?
Yeah.
And that's funny too.
Well, Mayday's laughing.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not.
like all that,
I'm
huh?
trying not to
You a
laugh.
gory fucker. You'd have your eyes closed. You wouldn't be able to watch the documentary.
That's fucked up. A fucking alligator ate a person?
Dude, you think Netflix already bought the rights to that fucking story?
Netflix did this. Netflix people killed
This
her
is a
to
Netflix
make
show.
the video. Right. This is all life to imitate art, but to imitate life.
You know how we get so excited? I get excited when there's a documentary and there's all like a lot of fucking footage.
They were crisis actors.
Oh, this is bullshit.
It's a
This is
crisis
all to
actor.
promote the travel page.
Not real people.
It's not good advertisement for them places, though, right? You gonna want to go there, Ralph?
No, I don't want to go to
No,
Death
I don't
Zone.
want to go to Death Zone yet.
Just don't go with Gabby. You'll be all right.
Or laundry.
Yeah.
In that van.
Don't bring clothes.
Laundry.
God, I know what happened to them. They were in that van way too long.
Way too long. They said they were living in it for 4
living
months.
in it.
Mad, his feet are
Oh,
dirty.
months you living back there. He got mad because his flip flops were too dusty.
Boy's feet were dirty.
He just wanted to wash his feet.
Crazy shit.
Is this going to be like the next OJ?
What?
Is this going to be like the next OJ?
No, it's not a famous
Fuck you
person.
talking about? Man's on foot. If anything, it's gonna be John Rambo.
A down-and-out O.J. Simpson, depressed that all of his money-making ideas have failed, has decided to go back to doing what he does best, killing people.
Dude, we got one more story. We're going to save it for next week because it's late. I'm too tired to do it. It's really good. It's about a dolphin that commits Hannah Baker on himself because his girlfriend left him. It's about a woman who fucked a dolphin funded by NASA.
You can quote me.
Big shout out to the fat fucking bitch who gave me health advice and shoveling down that Bluebell ice cream that we know you all love out there. Much thanks to Cosmophobe for another amazing song. Looking forward to hearing more of those. And
Yes.
the world premiere, A Little Thrifty, dropping knowledge about the COVID virus. It's not a game out there.
Not a game.
Got a long week of checking in on the gorillas from the Atlanta Zoo. Next week. If the Great Reset doesn't conclude by then, keep it not real.